Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel MathMantis. In this video, we are going to discuss this interesting problem of definite integral involving trigonometric functions. We are going to discuss the concept in detail, the thought process behind the solution of this question. Once you will be able to grasp the concept, you can easily solve this type of question. The integration problem based upon the concept that I will discuss has been asked previously 4 times in JEE Mains exam. To support me in making more of these maths interesting videos, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel MathMantis. Now let's start the solution of this question and understand the concept behind it. To solve this question, first of all, what will I do is I will change the sec x to cosine function. I will write it as 1 upon cos x, and in denominator the power is half. I will distribute that power to sin x and cos raised to power 5x. So in denominator what will do, I will write it as sin x raised to power half. I will separate this term. It will become cos x raised to the power 5 raised to the power half. Power and power will get multiplied. So it will become cos x raised to power 5 by 2. So I will change this question to this expression. But now how will I know about it? I have to change this expression like this. So there is a standard form behind it. That concept you should understand. Whenever you will see a product function of trigonometric function, always remember product or a division. There is no addition or subtraction here. If you see this type of expression, just change everything to sine and cosine. That is the first hint. Second hint, if you see the function sine and cosine, and if you see the fraction powers of them, like I can see here, that is the second hint to change it to sine and cosine. That is why in the first step I change sec x to cosine x. Now I will combine the terms. Here it is 1 upon cos x, here it is cos x raised to power 5 by 2. I will combine these two terms. So cos x raised to power 1 and cos x raised to power 5 by 2, those terms will get multiplied. It will become cos x raised to power 7 by 2. But that will also come in the denominator only. So to bring it to the numerator, I will write the power as negative. Here it will become sin x raised to power minus 1 by 2. Here it will become cos x raised to power minus 7 by 2. So now the integration will change to this. Now after changing into this expression, let's understand the concept and the standard form behind it. So the concept is, if there is a question of sine raised to power mx multiplied by cos raised to power nx, and most of the questions on which this concept is applied, m and n are fraction powers. That is why when we see a sine and cosine function with fraction powers, we try to change everything to sine and cosine. So that will become sin x raised to power m and cos x raised to power n. And the next hint is, if m plus n is a negative even integer. Here the value of m is minus 1 by 2. Here the value of n is minus 7 by 2. If you add these two values, it will become minus 8 by 2, that is minus 4. That is a negative even integer. So if you will see this type of expression in an integration, the next step is how to solve this question. So the method to solve this question, we will start by substituting tan x equal to t. This is a very popular question, popular type of question, popular type of expression in integration of trigonometric functions on product of sine and cosine with powers as negative fractions value. So this is the concept. Now how this will solve the problem, let's take a look about it. So I will substitute tan x equal to t. If you will substitute tan x equal to t, we have to change dx into in terms of dt also. So I will differentiate both the sides. It will become sec square x dx, that will become equal to dt. So here dx I will put it dt upon sec square x. But now how will I substitute sin x and cosine x value in terms of t? For that also there is a very simple calculation method that I will tell you, that is also very important in solving this integration. So in this question, once you will generate sin x raised to power m and cos x raised to power n, try to generate tan x in the sin x part of the question. So I will generate tan x inside this integration in the sin x part. So here sin x raised to power minus half, I will divide it by cos x raised to power minus half, so that I will easily generate the tan x part. So remember this, I have to start the calculation like this, because if you will do the calculation like this, it will be easily solved. Now in definite integration, we should also note that the power 0 to pi by 4, not the power, this is the lower limit, this is the upper limit, that will also change because these lower and upper limits are on the value of x. Once we substitute in terms of t, we have to change the values of lower and upper limit based on that. The lower limit x is 0, so lower limit t will become tan 0, that is 0. The upper limit x is pi by 4, that if we will put here, upper limit t will become tan pi by 4, that is 1. So I will have to change this also. So don't make a mistake here. Now, as I have told you, we have to create tan x inside this integration. So here I have created tan x. Now, if I have divided this expression by cos x raised to power minus half, I will have to multiply by this. So the value of integration doesn't change. By doing this, it will be generating tan x inside the integration. Now here I can put t easily. Now what about the remaining expression? So let's take a look at the remaining expression. In the remaining expression, what you will see is, you will see the term of cos and cos, and those two terms will be combined easily because cos x raised to power minus 7 by 2, cos x raised to power minus half. So once you will generate tan here, the cos x terms, when they get multiplied, their power will add and it will generate an even power negative number because the power will be minus 7 by 2 minus 1 by 2, that is minus 8 by 2 minus 4. So it will become in denominator cos raised to power 4x, and that will always be the case. If here is the power m, here is also will be power m, and here will be power n. So it will get multiplied by cos x raised to power n. So these two terms will always get combined and the power will add m plus n, that will always generate a negative even integer because that is the standard form. So it will generate the term here cos raised to power 4x. Now we will put the value of dx from here, that is dt upon sec square x, that is the value we will put here. Now here we can put the value in terms of t, dt is also here. Now we have to change this expression in terms of t also. So now I will simplify this. In sec square x, if you will write it as 1 upon cos square x. So these two terms will cancel out. Here in denominator, what will remain is nothing but cos square x, and 1 upon cos square x we can write it as sec square x. So this expression will change to this. Now we have generated sec square x, it will automatically generate in all the questions of sin mx, cos nx when the power addition is a negative even integer. Now sec square x I will change it to tan x because then only I can generate the t expression inside the integral. So sec square x I will write it as 1 plus tan square x. Here it will become 1 plus t square dt. So this is the numerator part, here will become 1 plus t square dt. In denominator it will become t raised to power half because here it is t raised to power minus half. So I will change to denominator value. Now I can easily evaluate this expression. I will make two integration dt upon t raised to power half, t square upon t raised to power half. So that will become t raised to power 3 by 2. So here integration will become t raised to power minus 1 by 2 plus 1 upon minus 1 by 2 plus 1. That is t raised to power n expression integration. That will become 2 raised to 2 multiplied by t raised to power half. So what I have done is I have applied this formula. Integration of x raised to power n dx is nothing but x raised to power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. This is the formula I have applied here. Same formula I will apply here. So power will become 3 by 2 plus 1. 3 by 2 plus 1 is 5 by 2. And I will divide it by 5 by 2. So it will become 2 by 5 in multiplication. Now we will apply the lower limit 0, upper limit 1. So it will become 2. It will become 2 by 5. If you will apply 0, both terms will become 0. Upper limit value minus lower limit value, that is the expression. So that will get simplified to 2 plus 2 by 5, that is equal to 12 by 5. So like this way we can easily solve this question. So remember the concept, sin x raised to power m multiplied by cos x raised to power n, where m plus n is a negative even integer and m or n are both in fraction values.